Hi everybody. Today we're going to start working on some yoga poses. I'm going to teach you two different ones today. Now what is yoga? Yoga is a method of exercise that people of any age can do because it is very low impact, so it doesn't stress your joints. Okay, but it has many benefits. It aids in weight loss. It improves immunity, which means you're less likely to be sick. You're going to be healthier, in essence. It helps to relieve stress and anxiety. It's a very relaxing thing to do. And it increases flexibility and muscle strength. So it has a lot of different health benefits. And we're going to, every week, teach you a couple different poses that you can start working on. All right, let's begin. Now the first pose we're going to work on today is called the downward dog. This is the finishing position that we'll be trying to get to. And I'll walk you through how to get there. Now you'll notice in the finishing position, we have a straight line that goes from the wrists all the way up to the gluteus maximus. And then from the other side now, we're going down from the gluteus maximus, straight line all the way through the legs, down through your ankles. Now you'll notice the feet are almost flat to the ground. We're not going to completely flatten them, but we are going to try and push our heels down to get the full stretch that we're trying to get to. All right, so this is what we want to try and look like in the end. Now let's get started. I'm going to move down to the mat here so we can start. Okay, we're ready to begin. So the first thing we're going to do is kneel down. Now also notice my toes are bent under me, so they're curling. We don't want them to be this way or pointing straight down. We're going to curl them under, and this will be important to transition at the top. Now the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and put our hands in front of us, just like this. Now your hands should be aligned with your chest, just like they would be on a push-up. And they should be just slightly wider than your shoulders, again, just like they would be on a push-up. All right, we're ready to start. So now all we're going to do is push your hips or your gluteus maximus up towards the sky, and you're going to simultaneously bring your chest towards your knees and push your heels down towards the ground. Legs are straight, straight line, all the way from your head through your gluteus maximus. Now we're just going to try and hold this. Let's try a short one this time. And let's go ahead and go back down to the ground, slowly returning to the start position. All right, now we're going to try this one more time. This time we're going to try and hold it for about 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. Ready? Push your hips to the sky. Push your heels towards the ground. So again, we have a nice straight line. Our body's like a big triangle. This is called downward dog. And hold it. Now, we're simultaneously strengthening our upper body, and we're stretching our hamstrings and our gluteus maximus muscles. So that's why yoga is such a great workout, because we are doing multiple things. Now, yoga has many other benefits, and we'll talk about some of those in the upcoming weeks. And right now, just concentrate on holding your position. Keep pushing your hips towards the sky, legs straight, upper body nice and straight. Hold it, hold it. The longer you hold these positions, the better it is for your body. And go ahead and come back down to the start position. All right, great job, everybody. That's downward dog. Let's move on to the next position. The next pose we're going to work on is called the cobra. So you can see we have a cartoon cobra that this pose is based off of, and then we have a child who is doing the actual cobra pose. So that's what the finished product should look like. Again, I'm going to head down to the mat so I can walk you through how to get there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is lay prone. That means lay all the way down on the ground, and you're going to keep your hands right next to your chest, just like they were for the downward dog. Now my toes are extended. You can't see those quite on the screen. A little bit, there we go. All right, so we're going to keep our toes straight, your legs flat against the ground, and keep your hips attached to the ground throughout this movement. It's very important to remember that. Now all we're going to do is slowly, as we're exhaling, raise up and lift up slowly. Now remember to look up straight ahead. Don't try and tilt your head back. And remember to just keep breathing. Slowly extend. Don't try to overextend or get too high. We don't want to compress our back. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Okay, we're strengthening our lower back muscles and we're stretching out our abdominal muscles. When we do our curl ups, we're strengthening those abdominal muscles. This is a great way to stretch them. And again, just hold. Remember to keep breathing. Deep breaths. And then slowly lower and return to the start position. Let's try one more time. And here we go. Slowly raise up and keep your neck neutral. We don't want to tilt our head back. Come up slowly. Don't go further than you feel comfortable. Hips on the ground, legs flat on the ground. Feet are not touching. They're about hip width apart. And look straight ahead. Remember, the longer you hold these yoga poses, the better. If you can't hold it for that long yet, try and do it to 10, then try for 15, then 20, and slowly hold it longer and longer. Remember, the longer you can hold these poses, the better it is. And slowly lower. All right, that's how you do a cobra. Great job, everybody. All right, everybody, now that you know how to do the downward dog and the cobra, I want you to spend about 5 or 10 minutes today practicing those two movements. And then start making yoga part of your 60 minutes of daily activity so you can start seeing all of these many benefits. All right, everybody, see you next time.